All right, brother.
Hey.
Hi.
2 weeks to the wedding.
Do you feel like a major asteroid is heading towards you?
No, like asteroids are usually bad. This feels like a good asteroid.
Yeah, not one that would potentially wipe out 3/4 of the Earth's population, including all of the
Dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs.
Yeah,
We're doing dinosaurs today.
Have you ever seen those little games that you like excavate to try to find the bones?
No, that's cool.
Dude,
yeah.
that's the good stuff.
What are the scientists called that do that? What is that called?
Excavators. Archaeologists.
Nice, you
Yep.
had it.
I
Very
had
good.
it. I just had to get there.
Yeah, if you look at dinosaurs and early dinosaurs, they look pretty near to the reptiles that had preceded them. But if you fast forward to early man resembles the apes and the,
Yeah.
things that preceded us, that we evolved from.
Okay.
Dinosaurs don't look like apes.
Well,
No.
maybe.
What dinosaur would
I don't
you
know.
say resembles an ape?
Maybe one that we haven't found yet
All right.
in the fossils.
All of it was evolution. It was all like living species developed as a result of evolutionary needs and conditions and weather patterns and all of these things.
Flying monkeys. Ever seen those things?
Yeah, those are cool.
Could have been from a pterodactyl.
You know what? I'm going to let you have that.
Yeah, baby.
Avian dinosaurs survived the Cretaceous Paleogene mass extinction event, the asteroid,
Yeah.
as a result of a combination of factors. Any guesses?
Well, they just flew over all the wreckage.
That's not wrong.
I know.
Some of them were up in the air
Yeah.
when the asteroid hit,
That makes
right?
perfect sense.
But they were also smaller and they had a wider diet, so they were able to eat and survive on other things that had survived the
Yeah,
asteroid.
wide diet. I like wide diets. If these so-called aviation fucking dinosaurs survived, why don't we see them anymore?
Because they evolved into birds.
Oh!
There are a lot of animals that resemble dinosaurs. You ever seen a Komodo dragon?
Yeah.
Or even an alligator
yeah,
or a
those
crocodile.
things, yeah.
Those
or
look
like
like-
a little iguana.
Yeah,
Those things fuck.
reptiles, right?
Funny story.
Sure.
I lived with a kid from high school, my first apartment in New York City, with him and his girlfriend.
Yeah.
They broke up, and it was just me and the girlfriend.
Oh, wow.
She had a bearded dragon.
Wow.
Yeah, his name was Jimmy, I think.
Nice.
No, Johnny. Johnny was the fucking man, but he looked like a dinosaur.
Yeah, what do they eat?
They mostly ate like pasta.
Oh, not like mule worms
No.
or
Oh,
grubs?
I
or-
thought you meant the roommate.
No. Why would I care what they ate? Why would I care what the ex-girlfriend ate?
I couldn't say pasta because I thought it was such a weird question. I couldn't get it out. I was like, why do you care what she ate?
I don't.
Johnny, he ate little fucking maggots.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Little worms and kind of, yeah.
It was pasta.
I was like, that sounds like abuse.
No, Johnny wasn't eating pasta.
No.
That might have messed up his inside.
Dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Do you know which period of history they lived in? When did they first
The
appear?
Mesa something?
You're not far off.
Yeah.
That's exactly right.
Mesopotamia or something?
No. You were on the hunt.
Mesotheliac? Mesothelioma.
Mesozoic.
Mesozoic.
Which is part of the Triassic period, right?
Yeah. Jurassic.
Yeah, the Triassic period is roughly 250 to 200 million years ago.
We're talking centuries ago.
Oh, come on. During the Triassic period,
Yeah.
do you know what Earth's land looked like?
What's the thing called when they were all together? Pangea.
Excellent.
Yep.
Yes. All the continents, all the islands, all the disparate pieces of land were stuck together as one landmass on Earth.
What I think of that, Pangea, I think it's all on one side and the other side is all water. Is that accurate?
It's a good question. I don't know if there's no side, right? Because we're on a sphere.
It's questionable.
It's like one big mass and the rest is water.
You're telling me a sphere doesn't have sides?
Correct.
I have a ball.
Yeah.
One
Which
side of the ball
which
says
si-
Spalding, the other says
Yeah,
just...
that's because you have a demarcating point. You need a reference point.
Yeah,
And that would be the
arguably.
land, and then therefore the other side would be, I guess, water.
Arguably.
The opposite side of the earth, right?
Arguably.
Why arguably? Now I'm agreeing with you.
Oh, you are? All right, nice.
Jesus Christ. Dinosaurs evolved from more primitive reptiles in the wake and the aftermath of a mass extinction event. That is what is believed,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
And mass extinction events were like these reset moments for Earth's biology.
Yeah.
Because we know that at the end of the Mesozoic era, there was a mass extinction event caused by
The Big Bang. The asteroid.
an asteroid, a gigantic asteroid,
Technically a Big Bang.
collides with Earth
Yeah.
and kills roughly 75% of the entire Earth's living population. Wipes out all of the dinosaurs. So it formed, when it slammed into the Earth, this thing called the Chicxulub crater,
Okay.
which is in Mexico underneath the Yucatan Peninsula.
Well, that kind of gives me hope that, if we were to ever encounter an asteroid of some sort, like, we'll be somewhat okay. No?
I mean, it all depends on the size of the asteroid, unfortunately, and I guess probably the speed that it's...
And the impact.
That's the issue, is that these things are moving so fast.
Yeah, and the impact zone.
Yeah,
How populated is it?
right.
These are all things to consider.
Nothing you've said is wrong.
I think those last two sentences I had sounded really smart.
Good. So that was about 66 million years ago
Yep.
that crater struck the Earth and caused this mass extinction event, but didn't kill all life, which is why over the many millions of years, humans evolved from what was left. Want to guess how big this asteroid was?
I want to say like as big as the moon.
Oh no, it wasn't that big. 10 kilometers in diameter, that's the estimate.
Let's say it's like a building.
That was bigger than that.
Let's call it, a football stadium. I can't think of it.
That's not even close.
I
wouldn't know.
Snorlax, Snorlax?
Dude, you're getting smaller.
All right, nice. Fucking move on.
All right, brother. Well, that's dinosaurs for you.
That's it?
Yeah, that's all we
Did
got.
you have a favorite one? No?
I don't want to get into the species.
Thanks, Francis.
You got it, brother.